This painting is Madame X by John Singer Sargent. It was made in France, Paris, between the years of 1883 to 1884. It depicts a woman named Virginie Amélie Avegno-Goutreau, a Louisiana-born Parisian socialite. She was accepted in many Parisian circles and was most known for her youthful beauty that would gain the attention of the whole room. She was skilled in configuring her makeup, using arsenic and white powder to sharpen her look. She had a unique look with a long nose and pale skin. She was also known for her love affairs and promiscuous nature. Sargent chose her for this portrait at the Paris Salon because he was captivated by her unconventional beauty and believed it would enhance his reputation among the art community. They also collaborated because they were both expatriates and shared ambitions to grow in status in French society. John Singer Sargent was a highly acclaimed American expatriate artist, well known for his unique techniques and depictions of high society in the Edwardian era. John was born in Florence, Italy, on January 12, 1856, to wealthy American parents. He became immersed in European culture and art from a young age. He was able to move around Europe, spending his childhood in Rome, Nice, Florence, and the Alps. Along the way, he learned many languages such as German, French, Italian, in addition to English. Sargent's father had hoped that his older surviving son would join the Navy, but it was very clear at a young age that he wanted to become an artist. He studied briefly at Accademiaelle Belle Arti, but when he was 18, he entered an independent atelier of the portrait painter Carlo Duran and enrolled at the École des Beaux-Arts to study drawing from casts and from life. With much inspiration from Carlo Duran, Sargent's career took off initially, gaining traction in America and then establishing himself in England. He primarily painted portraits, though was a skilled landscape painter as well. His unique portraits that brought life to his subjects through his harsh brushstrokes gave him a place as one of the history's greatest artists. In this portrait, Emily is wearing a black dress that she holds onto with her left hand. She has very pale skin and a long pointy nose. She firmly stretches her right arm behind her to lean on the table. Her head turns left, completely isolating her side profile. The skin on her chest and shoulders is white and bare. Daringly, Sargent showcases the confident, even predatory sex appeal of a high-class married woman. In the original painting, Emily's right shoulder strap was off and hanging on her arm. This may seem insignificant in today's standards, and even an acceptable fashion choice, but in this time would be very explicit. Sargent was scheduled to present an art piece for the Salon of 1884. In anticipation for France's most important art exhibit, he knew presenting Amélie would be a risk. However, he did not expect the incredible amount of criticism he got. Critics and artists hated his portrait. Critics compared her skin to that of a corpse. Newspapers published satirical poetry mocking the painting. Quote, "When one stands 20 meters away from the painting, it looks like it might be something," wrote critic L'Evénement. But when one gets closer, one realizes that it is only hideous. New York Times critic reported on the success of now-forgotten artists like Jean Barraud and Edouard Delay, then added, "Sargent is below his usual standards this year. His portrait of this so-called beautiful Madame Goutreau is a caricature. The pose of the figure is absurd, and the bluish coloring atrocious." Impressionism is a 19th century art movement that embraces capturing light and color in a natural way by using loose brushstrokes and painting what they see very quickly. Instead of painting in a studio, Impressionists found that they could depict the unique effects of sunlight by painting on the spot outside quickly. Sargent adopted a more spontaneous and free brushstroke style. Despite his impressionistic tendencies, Sargent is not fully considered an impressionist, and maintained very good realism in his art. The combination of sloppiness and perfection brings out the genuine and natural look of his art.